Do you remember the Channel 5 retuning? This was, I suppose, 30 years ago, 1996, towards the end of. And someone had to come round and adjust your video cassette recorder, because otherwise it would be interfered with by the new Channel 5. Well, amazingly, for some reason, I kept the leaflet. I've only just come across it by tidying up the house. And the colour scheme is the same as the logo for the station for the first 5 years, apparently, according to Wikipedia. Retuning Programme Channel 5, Britain's new free channel. So I thought I'd share with you what it looked like, this leaflet. The retuners are coming. Open your door and say, give me 5. I do remember the retuner fellow coming around, but I certainly didn't start off the conversation that way. Anyway, the information leaflet says, well, why? Because you want Britain's new free TV channel. But as we realise, you may have a few questions, such as... So this is an early attempt at FAQ, isn't it? Frequently asked questions. But it wasn't actually referred to as that. This is 1996, and the internet was only really starting. But anyway... What is this new TV channel? You may know, blah, 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 blah. Britain's 5th major terrestrial television channel. In early 1997, we will begin broadcasting alongside BBC 1, BBC 2, ITV and Channel 4. Do I have to pay for it? No. Britain's 5th channel will be free to watch. What programmes will I see? The television industry is very competitive, so we need to keep the details confidential. Yes. We can say we will bring you high quality, more choice, and innovation in entertainment, drama, news and current affairs, sports, leisure, lifestyle, films, children's programming. So why are you talking to me now? Because there's a strong chance you have equipment that will need to be retuned before we start broadcasting. Why does it need to be retuned? The British broadcast spectrum is very crowded, it says. Well, actually, it was very crowded. In London, for example, there's 2 sets of transmitters, one in North London at Alexandra Palace and one in South London at Crystal Palace and Beulah Hill. Yeah, and the existing 4 channels at that time weren't using the same frequency all across London, so as there was an interference between North London and South London transmitters, you'd get ghosting and what have you. So there wasn't actually any room for any new channels to be added. So to get around it, they come up with this sneaky idea of using a spare channel that may or may not have been used by your video cassette recorder. So that's why they needed to send someone round to actually retune it for you. I think this happened at my parents' house, but I think I did it myself. And they say, one of our trained retuners will visit your home to make necessary adjustments. The whole thing should take about 25 minutes, depending on how much equipment you have. None of your equipment will be removed from your home or taken apart. Yeah, basically the guy or woman would just go around the back and use a screwdriver and adjust the frequency of the output from the video cassette recorder to the television. Sounds simple. Can't I just do it myself? Unfortunately, you can't. Whilst you may have the technical skills and even the right tools, the retuner has a special device that simulates the new 5th channel signal. So in other words, I think I did it because I just waited for it to start broadcasting. So then you wouldn't need the special device, would you? If you just wait for it to start broadcasting, you find it for yourself. But anyway, why don't you just wait until you start broadcasting? We are required by the ITC, that's the Independent Television Commission, to complete 90% of this task, which involves visiting millions of homes before we can go on air. This way we can ensure that very few people experience interference. I don't know how much that costs them. 25 minutes per house and 90% of the population being visited. Will I have to pay to be retuned? No. We will send the retuners to your home to make necessary adjustments. There will be no charge for this. Do I have to do anything at all? Yes. First, keep the attached card in a safe place. It contains your unique security code and complete security guidelines. And here's what the security card looked like. It was quite big, actually. I've just measured it. It's 6 inches by 8 inches. I suppose it's half of an A4 sheet. And on the back, here's the security checklist, telling us that the returner will quote your unique security code printed on the card. And he or she will carry a Give Me 5 photo ID. And they will be wearing a Give Me 5 uniform. So we didn't have camera phones then. I would have taken a picture of that uniform and card. Yeah, but anyway. If you're in doubt, do not let anyone in. Sound advice. Look at their phone number. Call us immediately on 0500 555 955. Sounds like something out of an American film, doesn't it? This is a security hotline. Please do not use it for any other purpose. Yes, okay. So that's the security card. Second, once you are satisfied that all the security requirements have been met, please let us in to Give You 5 and take care of any potential interference. So what happens next? Our retuners will be visiting your area. They're going door to door. Please let them in to do the work. Yes. Kind of obvious, really. They can't actually do the work unless you let them in. What if I'm not home? The retuner will drop an appointment card through the letterbox with a free call priority booking number, so you can arrange a convenient day and time. What if I don't have anything connected to my TV? You will not need to be retuned. But we will need a confirmation from you. Simply call or write to us, see back cover details, and a retuner will not need to visit your home. Of course, you will still need to tune your television to receive the new 5th channel when we start broadcasting. It's easy, and we'll tell you more about it nearer the time. I think that's what I did, and that's the front cover and the back cover of this leaflet that I kept. If you choose not to have relevant equipment connected to your television retuned now, you are likely to experience interference once Channel 5 starts broadcasting. Where this occurs, we will at no cost retune relevant equipment as set out in the terms of our licence with the ITC when requested to do so within 3 months of the on-air launch of Channel 5. We will make every effort to retune affected equipment as soon as possible, but must warn you that it could take up to 14 days. To ensure uninterrupted use, we strongly advise you to let us retune your relevant equipment before we go on the air in early 1997. Okay, so there you go. So I think these leaflets were being put out in 1996, giving them plenty of time to get the retuning done, and Channel 5 went on the air the following year. So that's 30 years ago. Thank you for watching. Press the like button if you liked it. Bye for now.